Oh, how the internet loves it when a prominent woman uses a curse word in public. Take the case of former First Lady Michelle Obama. It happened Saturday night in Brooklyn in front of a sold-out crowd of 19,000 people. Mrs. Obama did not mince words when discussing the philosophy that women can have it all. Quoting her here, "That whole 'so you can have it all', nope, not at the same time. That's a lie. And it's not always enough to lean in because that bleep doesn't work all the time." Obama quickly apologized. She said she forgot where she was for a moment. I want to bring in CNN White House reporter Kate Bennett and talk more about this. Kate, first, just your reaction to this very candid moment with Mrs. Obama.
I mean, that's exactly what I think this book tour is, right? This is candid moments with Michelle Obama. There's something about her authenticity and her realness that I think sort of give her a pass in terms of what's expected of a former First Lady of the United States. We always felt like we knew Michelle Obama, that she was sort of relatable in a sense. So I think that's probably why this is sort of, we're talking about this with smiles on our faces and not some way that it's not a derogatory. It wasn't completely, off the script that she would say something like this. And I think that's really what has drawn many people and obviously many readers to her and her new memoir.
Michelle Obama also offers some advice to a fellow First Lady of sorts, Meghan Markle, the new Duchess of Sussex, and the latest British version of Good Housekeeping magazine. You see Mrs. Obama's on the cover there. She says, quote, "So my biggest piece of advice would be to take some time and don't be in a hurry to do anything. I spent the first few months in the White House mainly worrying about my daughters, making sure they were off to a good start at school, making new friends before I launched into any more ambitious work. I think it's okay, it's good even, to do that." Kate, she acknowledges they were both kind of thrust into the spotlight and says to take her time adjusting. What's the significance of this?
I think Michelle Obama was very much sort of the Uber trailblazer in terms of a newness and a freshness in an institution like the presidency, or for Meghan Markle, the monarchy, where there's something that you feel a brighter spotlight on you in a way. And I think what she wanted to say was, hey, take your time, slow down. This quote did, though, remind me of Melania Trump. I mean, she got a lot of flack for it, but she stayed in New York, didn't move to the White House for about 6 months because she wanted to make sure that Barron Trump, her own son, adjusted okay, and he finished his school year. So certainly, I think Michelle Obama's doing, and I would imagine Meghan Markle probably looks to her, and as do others. She's sort of giving her blessing, saying, don't feel that outward pressure. Try to think more about what's going to make you happy. There's no timestamp for this. There's no, directions. There's no instruction book. This isn't a role. This public role isn't something that is always defined. Maybe make it your own. And I think that is probably good advice for the Duchess of Sussex.